Number 17 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 17.
Striding in to start the ninth, Joe first, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And a rather easy first out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Standing in now, Ron Colligan, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ball game, both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Your attention, please.
Striding in to start the ninth, Diego Liriano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, Chad Glass. He singled his last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and, well, now I know he was saying it was low. But, you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. He may have just cost his guys another inch or two.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Quentin Schultz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 2, Quentin Schultz.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Phillips is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
No runs.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Bay Bears win this one 4-3.
3 hours and 8
Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention, please.
Alberto Rosales will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Hit out towards second. To his left, Connor throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, catcher, Bucky.
Alexis Gonzalez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
15, Alexis Gonzalez.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in, Terrence Reeder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Just got a piece up the line. A bare-handed pickup. The throw. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
Standing in now, Samuel Avalos, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Trying to hold the lead. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, just a really nice come-from-behind victory here as they took the lead in the top of the ninth and then made it stand up. All in all, a tough loss here for this home crowd.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
Victorious Bay Bears, 4 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Wahoos, 3 runs, 6 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base.
Alexis Gonzalez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, you saw it right there. He's got a good fastball, but it's not overpowering by any means. So it's all about location and then mixing pitch speeds for him.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Jason Morales strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting,
Terrence Reeder stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my...
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more important...
Number 17 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Southern League South. Number 17.
John Thatcher is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kurtz has a play. He's got it one away. Jorge Brito will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Jorge Brito.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
That misses 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Bernard Dowell will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The North Division All-Stars from the Southern League lead it 8-4. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
Number 17 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 17.
Bo Cordero will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
And we'll get a look here at the grip on that last cutter. You can see he holds this thing way over to one side. And the idea is that at the last moment, it'll cut in towards the hitter, just like that one did.
Standing in now, Sean Trader. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Todd Hummel stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slow roller back to the mound. A barehanded pickup. He beat it out.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Into the box, Walter Yamamoto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Barons are out in front here.